Shakati. Shalom, shalom, family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on, family? What's going on? So, hit that like button if you're in the building. Check in, please. Check in, check in. So, if you notice by the title, first of all, let me say this. Nah, no cookout tonight, family. I mean, it's gonna be like a cookout, somewhat, because information is everything, wisdom and knowledge is everything, family. Um, First of all, I want to ask y'all something before I get into this, because the title here is the moon for seasons Passover date has been changed, and I'm going to explain why. And this is a very deep and interesting topic. It's something that I should have addressed a while ago, but of course I got so many things on my plate, so there's nothing like doing it right now. This is the time for everything, especially this being us coming into this new year. Okay, the new year is not January in the dead of winter, but it's in the spring. So I'm going to bring everything out. I'm going to explain why this Passover date will be April 10th. Of course, I thought I was going to be doing it today, but upon further study and observation and understanding, wisdom and knowledge is everything. I just wanted to make sure I come correct with this so we could be on point to the best of our ability, because the question I wanted to ask you guys tonight before I get into this is, has the beef between Israel and our enemies, has that ever ceased? Did that ever stop? Has the beef between us and the nations, has that ever changed? Did anything change? Okay, when the Romans conquered our people and enslaved us, and a lot of our people fled, and all these things, did that beef ever get squashed? And this is going into something deeper. Okay, and this is what we have to truly understand. If the beef was never squashed, the beef was never dead, then it's still on and popping, family. That's what you better have in your mind. If the beef was not squashed between the Romans and the Israelites, it's still on and popping. That's something you should ponder on. Because if it's still on and popping and nobody squashed the beef, nobody said, well, you know what? We're going to make it up to the Israelites, and we're going to do this for you guys, and we're going to give you back your heritage and all of these things. The beef is still on, family. It's still on the grill. It's still cooking. We still dealing with all the troubles that we're dealing with today. And that's why we're still dealing with the problems we're still dealing with, because the beef is still on. It's still cooking, family. It's just that they have learned to play psychology with us, okay? So this is what we have to understand. I don't care what you want to call these people or identify these people. If the beef and the drama is still on, we cannot be believing every single thing that they're telling us. Okay? Shalom, sis. We cannot be believing every single thing. And that goes into everything that we are seeking out and trying to learn and study. And, we're dealing with the curses that the Father put on us. Okay, that covenant we dealing with because we betrayed and we forsook the Father. So we're dealing with those issues. Okay, so with those issues come these type of problems. Okay, which day is Passover, and how do we do this, and who are we, and all these problems are coming and stemming because the beef is not dead, family. The beef is still on. The drama is still on. Okay, the drama is still on. So then the question now becomes, well, do we follow the Greco-Roman calendar? Do we follow their calendar? Because of course majority of our people are doing everything that they've ever taught us. Okay, majority of our people are doing and participating in things that they've taught us, because we are conquered people. Clearly, no, I didn't get it yet, sis. So I don't know if they're going to send it back or not. But we'll talk about that. Okay. Yeah, I brought that out in a video about the 100 million they wanted to give us. So that's that's here nor there. That's garbage. They offering us basically a not even damn near $2 a person. Okay, not even. So whatever they're offering, that shows you that the beef is not even. The beef is not dead. The beef is not dead, family. The beef is still on between us and the Romans and these other nations. Okay, so again, that goes into why we observe the things that we observe, while we participate in the holidays and the things that we do, because these people are in power still. They're still ruling. They still have the control over all of these things, all of these factions, in the way we live, how we think, everything. So us coming back to who we are is the challenge. Okay, us coming back to who we are, trying to come back to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, how to do these things, which days they land on. All these things are going to be a challenge for us because we're given into the curses. We're following. We're our enemies are the head of us. They are ruling over us. So this is why we have to be careful of everything that we believe in, like following this JC character. Just one example, okay, and everything. So I'm gonna explain, because like I said, I was on the assumption that I was gonna do it today, the Passover, but unfortunately not. Further observe understanding of the scripture, and of course the moon for seasons. This is very important, very important. I'm gonna bring out some mighty scriptures on this thing here. So yeah, and then after this, by next month, I'm gonna have a calendar. I'm gonna have a full calendar for the school, for us, so that we could properly follow these things and properly observe these things, because it is a challenge, because you got these people doing it on this day, you got these people doing it on this day. So to the best of my ability, I have uh, put this together for you guys, family. Okay, to my best of my ability, I understand the moon is very important. It's in the scripture. It's there, family. It's there. It's a big thing. Okay, so it makes sense for a lot of things. So I'm going to bring this out. Okay, I'm going to bring this out, and then, like, everyone is entitled to live their own life and observe and do it on whatever day they choose. And now I understand why certain people are doing it on this day, these camps are doing it on that day, this camp is doing it on that day. Okay, so I'm gonna bring these things out. Like I said, everyone is entitled to whatever they choose to believe, but like I said, these things will be a challenge for us because the beef is still on, the drama is still on. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, let's get into this. So I came up with this date, which makes sense to me, and I'm going to explain it. Okay, so now we know, based on scripture, Daniel chapter 7:25, he shall speak great words against the Most High, shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time. Now we know these people change everything. We know they have changed everything, flipped everything upside down. Um, just based off of the New Testament alone, when we observe that, all the things that I brought out concerning the New Testament, it's all been a twist. It's all been a twist. We can clearly look at the calendar and see things are not right. Okay, spring, the new year doesn't begin in the dead of winter. We can understand that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even sound right. But these people, they have their things that they like to observe, whether they be pagan, satanic, and whatnot. That's their thing. These holidays, these things does not belong to us. So we got to understand that. Okay. So why did I choose this date? Well, I'm going to bring out the scriptures on this. Okay. So we're going to start here with the scriptures, and then I'm going to bring out the calendar and why and X, Y, Z and all that. All right. So we're going to go here, Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. So, okay, we see that. And let them be for signs and for seasons, okay, and for days and for years. So these are signs, these lights in the heavens, whether they be the sun, the moon, and the stars. Now we don't worship these things, okay, because you know we got a lot of we got a lot of our close neighbors, okay, who were neighbors of us who do worship these things, but we don't worship these things, okay. These are for signs, okay, for signs and for seasons, okay. Psalms 104, verse 19. He appointed the moon for seasons. The sun knoweth his going down. Okay, so the moon for seasons, again, the light in the heavens for signs, for seasons. Okay, now we have a season coming up. Okay, our season coming up. We have a season coming up, but let's go here. We bring this out. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 45 to 46. Upon the fourth day thou commandest that the sun should shine, and the moon give her light. The moon give her a light, and the stars should be in order, and gavest them a charge. So the Most High is giving the sun and the moon a charge, a command to do service unto man that was to be made. Okay, so sun and the moon, they have a charge. Okay, they are to do a service. They have a particular service to us, to Israel. See, that's very important. Just like everything else in life has a purpose, okay? Just like swine. We're not supposed to eat swine, but it does have a purpose. Like I brought out with JC, he had the demons go into the swine and kill all the swine. Why would you do something like that? The Most High made everything for a purpose. Now, of course, he didn't make it for consumption, for our consumption, but it is to consume the filth that, you know, is out there. Just like, you know, shrimp, crab, lobster, these things that are bottom feeders, they clean the water. They are created for a purpose. Okay, they have a purpose. Everything has a purpose in life. The Most High has wisdom and knowledge, so he knows what to make to purify and cleanse things, just like anything else in life. Okay, you have a body system that breaks down food and it puts, you know, the waste here and that, and you excrete them out. So everything is created with a purpose in life. So just like the swine has a purpose, the sun and the moon, as we see, have a purpose. Okay, the moon give her light, sun, stars. The Most High gave them a charge to do a service. Okay, hit that like button, if you're in the building, family. If you're in the building. Okay, so everything has a purpose in life. That's what we should understand that off the back. And so just as the sun and the moon do, except we do not worship the sun and the moon. I have to say that again, because some people will think, oh, well, he's doing this live, he's talking about the moon, and he's going to clearly worshiping the moon and all that. So I just have to put this disclaimer. We do not worship the planets or any of these things. We only worship the Most High God. We don't even worship JC. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. Okay, but let's keep going. Let's keep going on this, family. All right. So Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and 12. Yet have I more to say, which I have thought upon, for I am filled as the moon at the full. Okay, as the moon at the full moon at the full. Okay, verse 13. Hearken unto me, ye holy children, and bud forth as a rose growing by the brook of the field. Okay, moon at the full. Okay, and we are to hearken unto the Most High. Okay, as a bud, and bud forth as a rose growing by the brook of the field. Let's go here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 50 and 1. Simon the high priest, okay, full moon, we're talking about full moon, okay, the son of Onias, who in his life repaired the house again, and in his days fortified the temple. Okay, this is about the priest, but this is a metaphor comparison. Okay, jumping down to 6 to 8. He was as the morning star in the midst of a cloud, and as the moon at the full. The moon at the full. Okay, full moon, as the sun shining upon the temple of the Most High, and as the rainbow giving light in the bright clouds, and as the flower of roses in the spring of the year. Spring of the year, because that's what we dealing with. Okay, that's what we dealing with. Okay, that's what we dealing with. Yes, the new year does The new year does start with the month of Abib. We are getting into that, but I am breaking this thing down so we can understand how we're going to actually get back to observing things the proper way and not based on the Roman calendar, Greco-Roman calendar. Okay, so this is the best explanation I can put together. All right, so just bear with me, family. Okay. So as we see here, he was as the morning star in the midst of the cloud, and as the moon at the full, as the shining upon the temple of the Most High, and as a rainbow giving light in the bright clouds, and as a flower of roses in the spring of the year, as the lilies by the rivers of water, and as the branches of the frankincense tree in the time of summer. So we see, as we see here, the spring, things are growing, okay. The plant life is growing to its full, okay, and we see the sun and the moon at its full, the moon at its full, okay. Let me just bring some images here. This is when we know the new year begins, okay, at this springtime when things blossom and grow, okay. Nature tells you the beginning of life, okay, the beginning of life, plant life, the springtime. It's very beautiful, okay, very beautiful. This is the beginning. So nature itself, the Most High, see, you know, the Most High's creation speaks. The Most High gives charge to these things. So it just kind of makes sense when you look at life, you know, because man is wicked. Man is all off course. Man is doing whatever he wants to do, okay. But as the Most High gave the sun and the moon commands, plant life commands, all these things are following within its natural, normal course. It's only man that's really off. Okay, the Most High's creation is always on point, but we the only ones that's not on point. Family, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Check in, family, if you're in the building. Thank you for that support, Sharon. Appreciate that, Sada. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. So, yeah, man, plant life shows you this is the springtime, okay? Springtime, okay? So we saw the moon at the full. Let's go here. Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 14. And for the precious fruits brought forth by the sun, and for the precious things put forth by the moon. Put forth by the moon. So again, the sun and the moon, they have a job. They bring things forth. They bring things forth. The sun and the moon for signs, and the Most High gives it its charge. Just like, you know, they say the moon is responsible for the high tide. Full moon is responsible for the high tides, bringing that forth, so forth and so on. Okay, nature running its course. Okay, doing its job. Okay, everything is wisdom. There's wisdom and knowledge in nature there. Okay, but let's jump back to Ecclesiasticus chapter 50, picking up at 11. When he put out the robe of honor, okay, this is about the priest, and was clothed with the perfection of glory, when he went up to the holy altar, he made the garment of holiness honorable. Okay, so we go back. If we go back, we see he came. This is a comparison. Okay, he was as the morning star in the midst of a cloud, and as the moon at the full. Okay, as the sun shining upon the temple of the Most High, he came to the full. Okay, please pardon that music in the background. My neighbors, they're very you know, I guess somebody was coming out from a party or so forth. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Now I'm bringing this out to show that, you know, I was under the impression of full moon being dark, but it's actually when the full moon is bright. Okay, this is why I'm bringing this out here. Okay, this is why I'm bringing this out here. Let's go get it. Yeah, where we at? Okay, right here. Right here. So yeah, they partying hard, family. Parting them, man. Job 31 verse 26. If I beheld the sun when it shined, or the moon walking in brightness. The moon walking in brightness, okay? Brightness, not darkness, not when the moon is fully dark, okay? Brightness, okay? Brightness. When the moon is full and it at its brightness, Okay, Baruch chapter 6 and verse 30. For sun and moon and stars being bright and sent to do their offices or are obedient. Okay, again, the moon being bright, not dark, the moon being bright and sent to do. Oh, yeah, of course. So you see the moon, okay, being bright and sent to do their office, okay, are obedient. The moon has a job, okay, like I showed earlier here, okay. The sun shineth and the moon give her light, and the stars should be in order, and gavest them a charge to do service, a charge to do service, as we see here, okay. When the sun shine and moon walking in his brightness, okay, for the sun and moon and stars being bright and sent to do their offices are obedient. So the moon being full and being bright, full moon being bright, not full moon being dark, because that's the confusion that I noticed. Okay, the confusion, people say, full moon is when it's dark, but it's actually full moon when it's bright. Okay. Okay, so I just want to bring that out so we understand that, because I see a lot of issues with that. So like I said, this is the best I'm bringing for y'all, okay, with some understanding. Okay, let's go here. Isaiah 30:26. Moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, okay, being fully bright, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold as the light of 7 days. In the day that the Most High bindeth up the breaches of his people and healeth the stroke of their wound. So we see, even when the Most High returns for his people, okay, he's giving us an example right here. Okay, the moon is going to be moreover, the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, bright. Even though we know that day is going to be the day of darkness for them, because we're going to come to the Most High's light, and they're going to come to to darkness, basically our enemies. Okay, let's go here. Psalms 81 verse 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, okay, in the time appointed on our solemn feast day. So we see new moon, okay, for the month, okay, in the time appointed on our solemn feast day, because we got this Passover coming up, okay. New moon, full and bright. New moon, full and bright. So these are key things I'm bringing out. Full moon, bright, okay, new moon, okay. So pay attention to these key things I'm bringing forth. Hold on, let me get this next scripture up for y'all. All right, let's go here. This is the killer. Right here. Ecclesiastes chapter 43 verse 6 through 8. You're welcome, sis. All praises to the Most High. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of time. So again, this is the third time the Most High is mentioning the moon as being some sort of service, okay, partaking in some sort of service, okay, for a declaration of times, okay. Now, of course, those can be Passover, feast days, and such of that matter, okay. And a sign of the world, okay, sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast. Sign of feast. The moon is a sign of feast. Okay, this is wisdom. This is Solomon right here. Okay, moon is a sign of feast, and of course, Passover is one of our feast days. Okay, a light. Now, here's the key that you want to pay attention to, guys. Is this is where the confusion comes in when people say, "Well, the full moon or new moon is when it's dark." Okay, but it's really when it's bright. Okay, it says a light that decreaseth in her perfection. Okay, light that decreaseth in her perfection. So when it's at full moon, okay, it can only go down. When you observe the moon, how it goes from being full to being half to being a quarter, 3/4, and so forth and so on. Okay, so it says a light that decreaseth at her perfection. When it's at its perfection, that means it's full, like a full glass. Okay, it's at its perfection. Okay, but it says a light that decreaseth in her perfection. So from it decreasing is going to start with it being full. Okay, the month is called after her name. Okay, new moon is the new month. New moon, new month. Increasing wonderfully in her changing. Okay, in her changing, you see that in her changing. Okay, so it's going to be decreasing. Okay, in her perfection. So from being fully bright, it's going to be going down. Okay, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. So now hold on. Now I'm going to show you why I had put this month and why I changed it. You know, because like I said, I was going to do it today. So let's go here. Let me just put it on here. 1 second, guys. And then I'm going to close this out. Okay, so we see here, this is our enemy's calendar. You see here they got their New Year's Day and all these other holidays that they celebrate, of course, because this is the Romans. Like I said, the beef ain't dead. This is why they're ruling, and they have all of these things. You know, these are their days. These are the things that they celebrate. So, going back to this moon, okay, and this observance of the moon. Now, as I said, I was going to do it. We were supposed to have been doing it today, right? Because I was going based off of, I was thinking full moon being dark, right? As we see here on the 13th, right? 1, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, that's 7. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? Because based on the scripture, you're supposed to do it on the 14th day of the month of Abib, the first month, okay? The new moon, it would be based on the moon being full and bright, okay, decreasing in her perfection. That would be tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, based on the moon observance, it would be full tomorrow on the 28th, as you can see here. So if we start counting on this full moon of it being fully bright, okay, then decreasing in her perfection, we start the count from the 14th to the 14th day, okay, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, the 31st, 4th. Now let's go to the next month, April 2021, 2021. Okay, that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That would be on the 10th. Okay, so from the full moon, okay, being on the 28th of March, okay, that new moon day, okay, counting 14 days, okay, which would be the start of the actual Passover at evening, would make sense to be on April 10th. Okay, so this is why I have that date, because it only makes sense, okay, of it being the full moon being full and bright, not full and dark where you can't see it. There's nothing going on. You can't see the moon. There's nothing happening. Okay, so that's my explanation for why I will be observing it on the April the 10th. Okay, as we see, even on this calendar, even on this one here, as we see, the full moon is on March 28th here as well. Okay, so hold on, let me just get back to this real quick. If y'all saw that. Okay, where am I? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so did y'all see that? Did y'all peep that? Okay, so that's why I want to bring that out for you guys. I think I have a few more scriptures here because we know, and I want y'all to check. Matter of fact, peep this. Let me show y'all this also. Let me show y'all this, family. Let me show y'all this. Now, as I was showing here on, peep this, because let me bring this out. Where is that? Let me bring this out for y'all real quick too also. So let me just get out of here. Now, if we go here, just take a look at, I want y'all to see something here. Now these people, we know Easter is coming up, right? We know Easter is coming up. Like I said, we're gonna be doing that. I'm planning to do this Passover thing on the 10th. I want y'all to notice this right here. Notice this, okay? Wait a minute. Now these people are celebrating Easter on what day is they celebrating it? On the 4th, April 4th. If you see right here, they're celebrating Easter on April 4th. Now, when you go back to the calendar, as I was bringing out, we're going to be doing our thing on the 10th, as I was showing and I explained. If you look, they're doing their thing on April 4th, right? So we know they Passover, or I say Easter, is actually in the New Testament. This is why there's a problem with the whole Easter situation. But just so you see right here, it's on the 4th, and it's supposed to be, as you see, if you count 7 days from the 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if you count 7 days, that's going to end when we're starting our Passover. So you see, their so-called Passover, which is Easter, which actually has nothing to do with Passover. Okay, their worship of JC or whatnot. Okay, it's on the 4th. I thought that was kind of odd. I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, because we're celebrating Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread for 7 days. And if you look at from their thing, starting on the 4th, and you count 7 days, it's actually landing or ending when we're starting. So I just thought that was kind of odd. It's kind of odd. But anyways, y'all peep that. Okay. So let me show y'all this now. I want to show y'all something. Let me bring this out. Just to show you even more that this stuff is corrupted. Thank you for that support, family. Thank you for that support, brother. Appreciate that. Where are we going? Let me go here. Where is this at? Okay, right here. Acts chapter 12, verse 1 through 4. Now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex certain of the church, and he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded forth to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. You see that? Okay. Then were the I'm gonna get to that, family. I'm gonna get to that. Then were the days of unleavened bread. They ain't even say Passover. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter, which they're saying is Passover, unleavened bread, to bring him forth to the people. So you see how they corrupted? They so corrupt. They so corrupt, man. Easter had nothing to do with unleavened bread, Passover, none of that. But you see it right here in the New Testament, family. You see that. And this is the problem again with the New Testament. Everything these people do, y'all, and I didn't intend to be cooking tonight, but everything these people do is a corruption, family. It's a corruption. It's a twist. It's a twist. It's a spin-off. It's just crazy. So, let me get back to our Passover. Okay, let me bring that out real quick. Now, just to let you know, family, I actually do have a lesson on Passover. Okay, it's up in the online school, but when we do observe it, I'm going to bring out all the scriptures and everything, because there's certain things that you're supposed to do that we cannot do in our captivity. So let me just continue to bring out some of these scriptures real quick. Okay, so Exodus chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. And the Most High spake unto Moses and Aaron. Check out the live, sis. I just brought it out. So maybe that can help you. You might have to start from maybe 10 minutes into the live and watch from there. And I bring out information to help us understand how to even keep this Passover. Because like I said in the beginning, we are still in the hands of our enemies who are in power, and we're dealing with all this corruption. And we're trying to get through the lies. There's so many lies, so many traps. Okay, but the scriptures will help us get there to the best of our ability. All right, so Exodus chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. And the Most High spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. Okay, the beginning of months. All right, the moon, it shall be the first month of the year to you. Now, this would be the month of Abib. This is during the time of the Passover. Okay, as I was explaining, this is during the time of the Passover. However, I do have a full lesson on this. I'm only just bringing out a few scriptures on this thing here. Okay, jump down to verse 5 and 6. Your lamb shall be without blemish. Okay, a male of the first year. These are things that we cannot do in our captivity. Okay, these things that we cannot do, but I'm going to bring out some more scriptures after this. Okay, you shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. Okay, so this was that 14th day I was talking about, which is the day of the actual Passover. Okay, this is why we count 14 days from the beginning of months, which is the new moon. Okay, new moon, new month, basically. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. Okay, in the evening. All right. Now, what we're going to be doing for the Passover, okay, we cannot keep the Passover according to the law in our captivity, okay, as far as finding the sheep, because it's supposed to be kept in the Holy Land. Okay, this is a place for observing these type of sacrifices and stuff of that matter. Okay, and I bring that out too in the lesson. You're supposed to have these burnt offerings and all these things, so we cannot necessarily do that in our captivity. But what we can do is hold it as a rehearsal, a memorial. Okay, so let me go here in the scripture here to bring that out. Okay, where is it at? Where is it at? Judges chapter 5, verse 11. Okay, yes, it is the same time of harvest, springtime. I brought some of that out. Okay, they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water, there shall they rehearsal the righteous acts of the Most High, which would be one of them would be Passover. Okay, rehearse even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Most High go down to the gate. So again, we have to rehearse the righteous acts. We cannot do everything, but we can rehearse. We can read scripture. We can talk about it. Pray to the Most High, call on the Most High, as we should be doing. Of course, I'm gonna bring all that out when we actually keep the actual Passover, when we hold that day in observance. Okay, so we must rehearse the righteous acts of the Most High if we want to be delivered. Okay, be delivered. Then shall the people of the Most High go down to the gates. Okay, let me get another scripture here. Isaiah 26, verse 2 and 3. Open ye the gates. See that? Once we rehearse, we're going to go down to the gates. Now we go here. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth, which is the law, may enter. It doesn't say keep JC, keep Jesus, love Jesus, follow Jesus. Okay? The righteous nation which keepeth the truth. The law has nothing to do with JC. So why are we following this character? I don't know why. Thank your enemies. Okay, that will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you. On you. Did it say stay on JC, on the Son of God? No, stayed on the Father, because he trusts in you, the Most High God, not Jesus, not any other character, Yahweh, Yeshua, Yahushua, Ashahaka, whomever. Okay, because he trusts in you, the Father. Okay, righteous nation which keepeth the truth, the law, and the Father. Is only boiling down to the law and the Father. That's it. It's not, your deliverance is not boiling down to anything else, anybody else. The law and the Father. Bottom line, family. Bottom line. What else I got here for y'all? Okay. What else I got? Okay, so yeah. There you go. All right. There you go. So this is why I have it set for that day. Okay, April 10th, family. I brought out the scriptures to the best of my ability. put together the understanding to the best of my ability so we can understand the moon is very important. Like all things that the Most High has created, has a charge, has their services, everything for a reason, family. Everything for a reason. It all just makes perfect sense. Okay? Everything is for a reason. All praises to the Most High God. Okay? However, my new lesson I just did, okay, wisdom versus Jesus, okay, her versus him is up. It's up and it's ready. Okay, it's up and it's ready, family. Right now, it's up and it's ready right now. Wisdom versus Jesus is a crazy, crazy lesson. All praises to the Father for wisdom and knowledge. It's up, y'all. So I hope some of y'all maybe probably have checked it out already, but it is up. And if you haven't, the link is in the description of this live feed as well. If you're not in the school and you just want to get the lesson, okay, no doubt, family, no doubt. Crazy, huh? Did you see the madness in that, family? Did you see the madness? Thank you, family. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. I'm gonna open the phone lines if y'all want to call up real quick. Not too long. Okay, not too long, not too long. I'm not gonna be on here for too long. Tomorrow I will be doing a portion of the lesson. Okay, tomorrow I will be doing a portion of the lesson, wisdom versus Jesus. It's crazy. It is just bananas. Okay. Yes, it's all madness. It's all madness. Yes, even on the non-cooking days, JC is being cooked. I mean, you just can't help it. Just can't help it, family. Woo! Oh man. Shalom, family.
Shalom, G-Dad.
How you doing, sis?
How you doing? I've been a long time follower of yours, and I appreciate you opening up, doing a live and start talking about, when we need to be doing these Passovers, because I know that a lot of times we get stuck on doing things in tradition.
True.
And tradition ain't necessarily what we need to be doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I kind of follow two different assemblies. Teachers of Righteousness, I think it is, out of Chicago, and Chosen Seed out of Detroit.
Okay.
And they're celebrating their Passovers right now. Teachers of Righteousness, they do a lunar Sabbath, but they start at what they call the new moon as being no moon at all. But it, like you're talking out and bringing out, is that full moon being the actual, because again, God, who created things in its fullness.
Fullness, right.
That aside, and then Chosen Seed, they still do the Saturday Sabbath, from morning to evening.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's interesting that you've got various different assemblies doing various different things, but not really keeping to what the word is actually saying. And I truly appreciate you bringing this out. I don't know if I know that you have other social media platforms that you're on, but I'm glad to see you back on YouTube and also bringing this out, because I actually just threw away all my because I was feeling kind of convicted, and I was going to throw away all my leaven. I mean, all my stuff that had yeast and stuff in it.
Right.
And I actually did. And then my son, I don't know, he's in into the flat earth, and he's flat earth boxer on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been following the lunar Sabbath, starting at the first day being the full moon. And so, which again makes more sense to me.
Right.
That aside, I texted him right after I threw all my leaven away. I said, but if today, tomorrow, supposed to be the first day of spring, why are we doing Passover right now?
Right.
And so he says they're not supposed to be doing it 14 days. I was like, oh. But anywho, it's still, a new year. start anew, get rid of the leaven, start now. So I'll just go on and do that. But again, I do appreciate you doing this and bringing it out, bringing the truth out, because your work is phenomenal. I always, I still share your Esau, the dummy doctrine.
Right.
On Esau, yeah.
Yeah, about that,
for the jugular. Always going for that jugular. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My last channel was deleted, because I was exposing so many things. So,
yeah.
I'm back on, trying to, and that's why I started my own online school and just doing my own thing, because, these people, they could, terminate me whenever they feel to, or if I'm saying too much or going too deep, so that's why I'm doing my own thing. But yeah, you're absolutely welcome, sis.
And you got me, and I will be joining your school, and I'll be. I want to see the breakdown that you did on Coming to America, because I know that movie was so foul on so many different levels.
Yeah.
People don't really recognize that.
Yeah.
And even those that know the truth, kind of still accepted it. And I was like, some of these things. If Prince Hakeem. I'm not even going to get into a whole nother subject. But anywho, you keep up good work. I appreciate you.
Thank you,
keep
sis.
doing what you do.
I appreciate that.
Let the Ruach lead you.
All praises to the Father. Thank you so much.
All right.
You have a blessed night.
Shalom.
Thank you for that, sis. I appreciate that. So yes, sis, I just broke, and thank you for that support, family, too. I just broke down in the live. You might have to check it out from the beginning, starting at 10 minutes in. Shalom.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, family?
What's going on? Hey, yeah, I'm gonna start the conversation. My bad about the comments. That was me, Sam.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, man, like with the videos, like what you were saying earlier, like with the New Year starting right now.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, because like where I'm at right now, down here in Atlanta, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I was breaking down to like a guy on my job yesterday. I was like, the New Year actually start when the spring get out. And when I was coming out the house today, and like after I got off, and I was like, man, I came to my car, it was piling out on my car, I was like, dang, like, the New Year is actually starting, because down in the South, it's like, like when it actual New Year is like pollen everywhere and stuff like that. So I was like, dang, like, it actually is a New Year. So you write about the nature, and the most I said on nature by itself to actually see like the course of the New Year and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And like with the moon and all that, like when it goes back to Islam, and they got wisdom, but Esau wisdom is corrupt. Esau wisdom corrupt itself, because like they actually took the wisdom that was corrupt, and even though it do benefit them, it's actually at the same time corrupting them. Because as you see, they got the world right now. They got all the luxury in the world. They got anything that a man can ask for, they got right now. But they still not happy, bro. Because like deep down inside, they got what we got. They wish they had what we had. They don't got what we got. You know what I'm saying? What we got is eternal with the Most High.
Exactly.
That's what I was looking at. I was just like, man, like when you look at Islam, you see like the crescent moon and stuff like that. That's what they over there doing right now. You got to understand, they over there doing that right now as we speak, bro. Like when the sun go up, they got prayer. Like like they close all the stores in Saudi Arabia. Like if you got any type of store, you in the mall, it don't matter what you doing. When prayer comes, they shut everything down.
They do that over here.
In the kingdom pray.
Yep, they do that over here too, family.
Bro.
In the corner store, man, they shut it down. And they're like, yeah, he back there worshiping Allah, the moon god. Yeah, we know what's up, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Family. It is, and that's how you know they in power. That's why I bring it out in the films, showing, with the crescent and all that. These are the people that's in power. The Europeans, yeah, they got a little change, but they ain't got no money like these Arabs over there. These Arabs, they controlling stuff. They the ones holding. They got these Europeans in pocket. Little do people know. But you gotta seek things out, man. They seek things out. But yeah, nature, man. Nature, it tells you, there's wisdom. And this is why, like I said, I just dropped the new lesson, wisdom versus Jesus, man. Wisdom is everything. It's now the Most High gave knowledge, man, and you can see knowledge in his creation, understanding in his creation. You know, the animals they got instinct to do certain things because that's how the Most High built them. It's in them. It's natural to, you know, do this or do whatever they do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All these things are natural, and it's wisdom in it all. You know, so us getting back to our roots, we got to get back to the Most High scripts and the observance and understanding of just life. Period. You know, look at the things that the Most High created. There's wisdom right there. So when people say, "I don't believe in God," there is no God. You know, I've seen that a lot, and I'm like, one day I was on the beach and I'm looking like, dang man, this water looks so beautiful. The sky looks so beautiful. I'm like, how can something uh be evil and create all of this beauty? How can something with something that's so how could a lot of these people who don't believe in God, they worship the devil. You know, it's ironic. You know, so my thing is like, how could because people say, I don't know, I believe in the devil the more, and I'm like, well, how can something evil create something this beautiful, something this that has life in it? It just doesn't make sense. And this is the problem. The people don't have the wisdom. They don't see the wisdom in the beautiful creation. It is clearly showing you something with some sort of intelligence made this, and they made it for the benefit of man to live and have life. Evil is something that don't want you to have life. It want to kill you. It want to destroy you. It want to take your life from you. So how can evil be the author of creation? You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, I know you don't call yourself a prophet at times, but sometimes I know you humble as I don't know it, but sometimes you gotta be humble, man. You a prophet, bro. But I know, like that's why I said, like deep down inside, man, like the message that the Most High give all of us, we all sons of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like the thought of one son being everything, and the thought of just Jesus itself is crazy because you gotta understand the Most High have children. And that's why I said like how we can have a conversation and go back and forth and people can listen to our live, and it's like you got to think about we were the same people in Egypt, we were the same people in all these captivities. Like people, we can be far away. You in New York, I'm in Atlanta, but we talking to each other like we actually grew up with each other. You know what I'm saying? We family. Like it don't matter where we from, it don't matter where we was born at. I can be talking to somebody from Jamaica, but if he my people, I can talk to him and relate to him, and he gonna be spiritually the same people. You know what I'm saying? People take the spiritual thing and be like, oh, anybody can be spiritually Israel. It don't matter, anybody can be. No, that means if you spiritually can feel somebody else's vibe and see, man, this is my people. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see a Hamite can look the same way I look, but I can know it's a Hamite. Like down here, it's Ethiopians, Kenyans, and stuff like that that look and dress just like how we look. You know what I'm saying? They got like I see a lot of people my age. I be saying that's like they try to dress like how we dress, and they be trying to come over where we at. What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? But you can tell spiritually they're not Israel. You know what I'm saying? They might look like us, but they're not spiritually Israel. Exactly. And people would take that and be like, anybody can be spiritually Israel. No, that just means, like back then, we knew who was our people. Even though we was living amongst other nations, we still knew who we was as a people, spiritually. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. That's that Christian. That's that Christian mindset, man. That Roman doctrine, man. We all one. You know that's coming straight from the Greeks and Romans. You know they wanted everybody to be we all one. That's that same spirit, man. You know so. But that comes with wisdom, man. Comes with wisdom and understanding, man. We've been duped, family. We've been duped.
But, you're right. You're right on that, man.
That's why I said the first thing I said is my fault, family. The first thing I said is the beef over? We gotta understand. Is the beef over between Israel and the Romans? Did we ever squash our beef? Did they squash? The beef? Clearly not. So. We gotta understand it.
I was looking at something yesterday. Like when I was looking at something yesterday about Aladdin, and like I looked into it, and I seen so many details like actually broke down. You know they had Will Smith playing the genie.
Yeah. I seen that. I seen that.
It was so much like subliminal messages in it, and then they had the Arab clan, the guy that wanted to take over and all that. Like it was so much like details on that, but like deep down inside, they know we gonna like in the end when they say Isaiah 61, rise and shine, the glory gonna come amongst you. Like they already know. That's what I
Yeah,
think
they
that's
know,
what
family.
subliminal message like.
They
Yeah.
they truly know, family. They definitely know. You know, they got their time. You know, and one of the things I brought out in this new lesson, I don't even know if I want to bring it out yet. I don't want. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and really bring it out. Bring it out when I cook tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be something serious, man. But it's crazy, family. They know what's up. They know what's up. We
Yeah, they
got our
know.
time coming. You know, our time's gonna come. You know, so
Yeah.
it
But
is
I
what
said, I
it.
appreciate you taking my call. Finna go ahead and get back in here, man. I gotta finish other stuff. But I appreciate you taking my call, though,
No
bro.
doubt, family. I appreciate you calling up, my brother. All
All
right.
right. And then, yeah, I'm about to see with the school. How much is it again? Cause
It's
I
only
gotta,
20 to
I
join,
gotta buy
family.
it again.
It's only 20 to join,
Oh,
family.
yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Hey, I'm finna join. All right.
Definitely when you can, family. No pressure, man.
All right, I got something to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this week.
I got you, brother.
All right, man.
All right, you
All
be
right, chill,
safe,
bro.
man.
All right, I got you.
Shalom. For sure, family. Yeah, you already know what's up, Franklin. You already know what's up. Shalom, shalom.
Oh, hi, you guys.
How you doing, brother? What's going on?
I'm very good. My name is Maote Kaumba.
Pleasure, pleasure.
Indian days is his blessing to always be watching you on TV.
All praises to the Father, family. Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything you say. I'm basically watching you right now. It's a huge blessing to be talking to you. Meanwhile, I'm actually live and I'm talking with you. I don't even know how to say thank you because you've reawakened so much topics. I was basically in confusion for so long, and particularly when we come by talking about the one they refer as Jesus. For all the insight you brought up, I don't even know how to describe. For all I'll ever go by saying is thank you so much. For all the topic right now, you're talking about the moon. It just reawakens even more and more. I don't even know how to say thank you. May the Most High always bless you, always. And
Hallelujah.
you just reawaken so much of us who've been so much blinded by the nations of this world. So only today we should be understanding so much more who exactly our Father are, as much whom exactly we are.
Absolutely.
I really wish I would talk a lot more, but I'll go by letting others also to go by to call over to just congratulate you more and more always.
Hey, listen,
Thank
family.
you so much. Wow. Thank
I
you so much.
appreciate that, family. I truly appreciate that. That warms my heart. You don't know. It's a blessing, man. I thank you so much. You know, I thank you so much. It just lets me know to
Thank you
continue.
so much.
So you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Absolutely welcome, family. And I'm gonna continue.
Thank you so much. And I promise I'll go by joining on your online lesson.
Mm-hmm.
In just few more days from today, in about 2 more days from now, I'll basically go by setting up the account and basically join in. It's just that the banking information right now, they're basically locked right now. I have to go by waiting in a few more days. Because not only that, tomorrow is basically Sabbath. We basically came by understanding so much more. Sabbath day just don't happen any day.
Right.
Specific time and day by which it happens. So we always have to keep the day very holy and sacred. So following that very moment, then I'll go by setting up the account because I notice all the lessons by which you bring, they're just they're beyond understanding. They're just so they're a huge blessing to even see that. It's the very thing I'll go by saying. Thank you so much.
Hey, listen, brother, no problem. When you ready, no rush, no pressure. I'm here, family, and thank you so much for calling. And I'm gonna definitely continue to do this work.
Thank you so much. Well, and another thing too, I'll just say, I know I shouldn't say it because I was so happy the time once you mentioned that Eddie Murphy, yourself, you guys come from Congo, okay?
Yeah.
Your DNA test is from
Yeah.
Congo.
Yeah.
Because Congo too, because I'm a Congo, I come from Congo.
Mm-hmm.
So it just brings more and more insight to look at this. In the end day, I do have so many relatives out there. They're just so many. And it's a huge blessing to know so many out here in America today, a huge number, they're not aware of who they are. But the truth is, we are all the same. We all come from the same tree. In the end day, we are all the same. Because why? We all have the same description, just like said in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9, and then Daniel chapter 10, verse 6 as well, giving the description of the Father. So it exactly goes hand in hand with us. And you brought on the topic, and I don't even know how to say thank you about that. And I don't know what to say. G-Dash, thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome,
May
brother.
the Most
You're welcome.
High, the glorious one, always be with you, always.
All praises to the Father, family. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that,
Thank
family,
you
so much. All praises to the Father.
Thank
Hallelujah.
Thank you so much. I will have to say goodbye right now so that I continue on having others also attend to call you as well.
No problem. You be safe, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Shalom.
Okay, bye.
All praises to the Father. All praises to the Father, man. That was nice. I appreciate the love, family. I appreciate the love, y'all. Need that love, man. Cause I do this with love, family. I do this with love. You know, I labor in love, and I appreciate the support. It's always good to support your people, take care of your people, especially those that labor hard for you. You know, and they don't just do it for the money. Okay, so you know we gotta take care of our own. You know. All praise to the Father. Yes, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate that. Anybody else want to call up before I check out of here? Like I said, tomorrow I will be going live again. I will be bringing out this the wisdom versus Jesus, Yahusha lesson as well. That's going to be something spectacular. Okay, if you haven't checked it out already. I appreciate the love, family. I appreciate the love, family. Thank you. And you know what's crazy? People that are upset with me, this how you know somebody's upset. This how I know usually people are upset with me. They'll say, who declared you a prophet? Who named you a prophet? And it's like, you know, I didn't yes, I'm an artist at heart, okay, G Dash. I'm an artist. You know, when I created this name, G Dash the Prophet, it was just a YouTube name. It wasn't for me proclaiming that I am, a prophet like Isaiah and Jeremiah, and I'm out here just speaking my own thing and just doing my own thing. Because when you study wisdom, it says, wisdom, when you have wisdom and knowledge, wisdom makes you friends of the Father and prophets, okay? Having the Most High's wisdom, using the Most High's wisdom, okay? That's what actually makes you a prophet, okay? And that understanding that the Father gives you, okay? So people take this thing and they blow it out of proportion. Like, who declared you a prophet? Like, who declared you anything? Who declared you to even ask me these sorts of questions? I can name myself whatever I wanted to name myself, But as long as I'm doing the Most High's work and I'm helping guide Israel back into the Father, back into the truth, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I am serving and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so call me whatever you want. Hey, listen, as long as I'm doing the work, okay. Okay, family, I'm gonna look into that, and it is natural. You know, I'm an artist at heart, and I believe the Most High, He got me on this path because I could have been in the music industry, you know, chasing the music industry and stuff and all of that. But the Most High was molding me as, you know, to do something that I'm doing right now. You know, all the talent that I have, I could have been doing garbage with it, but yet I'm taking that same talent, which is writing and putting things together, making those connections and digging deep. I'm putting that together and using the wisdom and knowledge that I'm gaining from the Father and everywhere else, and I'm making a beautiful picture to help us learn. And that's the beauty of my gift. That I'm an artist. I'm an artist, and the Father is using me. I told the Most High 7 years ago, listen, I'm giving myself up, meaning I'm turning away from the world. Use me. Use me. This is something I prayed for. I asked the Father to use me. Hey, listen, if I'm not going to use my talent to make it, you know, in the music industry and do all this other wild stuff, okay, because, you know, I have the talent, then why not use me and do it in this way that I'm working, family? So that's what it is right there. Okay. I'm an artist at the heart of it, and the Most High will use what He will to get His point across. And the Most High, I guess He felt that, you know, I'll be the right guy for the job to bring the stuff out. You know, so hey, all praise to the Father, man. All glory to the Father at the end of the day. So I thank the Father for opening my eyes to more wisdom, and I'm going harder than ever to bring us back to the Father, okay, through the lies and through the hate and everything and all the negativity that, you know, people got to say about me. I'm doing my job. Say what you want. I'm crushing the lies. I'm doing my job, and this is the stuff I've been doing. So it ain't nothing new. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. All praises to the Father. So I'm happy, you know. Let the haters hate. I appreciate the haters because, you know, y'all just make me work even harder. Y'all make me want to crush the lies even more. So maybe you might learn something. So hey, man, it is what it is. I believe the Father is using me. This is what I asked Him for, and you see, we getting that work done. You see, we putting that work in, and we getting that work done, because that's what I'm doing. Day in and day out, I am doing this thing. Day in and day out, I'm seeking out all the lies, we extinguishing all the lies, and we bringing this truth out in a marvelous way. We bringing the truth out in a beautiful way, in a beautiful sight. Okay, so that's how we doing that, family. That's how we doing that. That is the work of the Father. The Father said He's going to fetch us. He's going to fetch us and reach us. So, you know, hey, the people I need to reach is the people that I need to reach. So if you ain't feeling me, it's okay. Maybe you're not the one for me to reach. Maybe these people are the ones for me to reach, okay? Because maybe these people understand more the way I do things and how I put it together. Maybe this is what reaches people more, okay? And that's just what it is. So, yes, sir. All praises to the Father. So tomorrow we're going to have a nice, crazy session. Another crazy cooking session, which is going to be spectacular. Okay. Oh, man, I love this. I love this. Wisdom versus Jesus is going down tomorrow, y'all. I am so thrilled and so happy to be doing this, but it is up in the online school right now. You can check it out. Join. Okay. So, yeah. We cooking that swine. Cooking that swine, jeepers, creepers. Okay, we putting an end to all the lies. We are seeking it out and we are gunning it down. Okay, I'm gunning down all the lies. Wherever he's at, wherever the lie is at, I want to be right there, gunning it down. okay, gunning it and shutting it down. Okay, that's how we doing that. Like Moses took the idol from Israel and he stomped it out to powder, okay, to pieces. Israel was worshiping the darn golden calf like they worshiping Jesus today. And Moses came down and Most High sent Moses, listen, go your people. They didn't went out of the way. Moses came and took the idol and broke it and stomped it out. So that's what I'm doing with your boy Jesus. Okay, we going after all the lies, taking this idol from Israel, and we stomping it out, family. We stomping it out. We cooking it. We getting rid of it. Okay. And those that want to learn will learn. Wisdom gonna have to. Wisdom is start right here, and that's it. That's all we need is wisdom. We don't need no Jesus, no Yahweh, no Yeshua. We need wisdom and understanding. This is what makes us friends of the Father, and that's what makes us the prophets. Okay. And as long as we got that, we will be saved. Okay. We will be good, because we understand what is pleasing to the Father. We're learning and being taught what is pleasing to the Father. Okay, and following a man is not pleasing to the Father. Calling on another man's name while you're trying to give glory to the Father is absolutely not pleasing to the Father. That is common sense. Okay, this is another one of those natural laws, right? Another one of those natural type of things, right? You're calling, that's like y'all calling up, right? Y'all calling up and you're saying, yo, G, you know, I wanna thank you, or you say you're praising me. Say you're praising me. But you wanna say, I wanna praise you in the name of Bobby. That's not that's I did the job for you. Okay? All the praises go to the Father. At the end of the day, the praises go to the Father. But if you're thanking me for doing a job, let's say I cleaned your house for you, I mopped your floor, I washed your dishes, and you said, yo, G, I want to thank you for doing whatever you did for me. You're not gonna say, yo, I wanna thank you, I wanna thank Bobby, I wanna give Bobby thanks for you doing this. Okay? So we can't be praising the Most High's name in somebody else's name. The glory goes to the Father. The Father. Okay? The Father only. All glory goes to the Father. Okay? The Father. Okay? It ain't me. It's the Father working through me with the wisdom. So it ain't me. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. Okay? But it's the Father at the end of the day. It's him. It's him. It all go back to the Father. Okay, but I'm not gonna thank the Father in the spirit of Jesus or Yeshua or whomever. Okay, it goes back to the Father. Okay. Exactly, family. Imagine your lady calling on another man and you in the bed with her. Okay. Exactly, family. That's crazy. That's bananas. That's bananas, and that's basically what we're doing. The Father is so upset with our whoredom. Okay, the Father's been pissed off throughout the book, all over the book. The Father's upset with us with our whoredom, our spiritual fornication. Okay, lusting and worshiping other gods, cheating on the Father with other gods. He's been so upset with this. He's been echoing this out throughout the entire Scripture, the entire Bible, whatever you want to call it. And yet we still choosing to disrespect the Father in the name of somebody else. I'm sorry, family. Please call again. Missed that. Okay, we choose to still disrespect the Father by calling on somebody else's name. Okay, it doesn't make sense, family. Exactly, family. Thank you for that support. Exactly. Your girl name is Tiffany, but you calling on Veronica. Okay? Tiffany's been your girl the whole time, taking care of you, doing this, but now, You making love to your sister, your woman, your lady Tiffany, then you're calling on Veronica. That just it don't make sense, man. Okay, it don't make sense. It's the Father who's been loving us, been killing and destroying our enemies for us, and doing all these things, and now, we've been worshiping these false gods, and now that we in captivity, now is this Jesus character who's like the biggest thing. Okay, the biggest thing. Okay, we're not calling on King David. We're not calling on Moses. Okay, it's crazy. But again, it's just one of those natural things, common sense things that we gotta get a grip of, man. That's a big fight. That's a big fight, and it's vice versa. It's a big fight. So these are the little common sense things that we gotta understand. We calling on the Father, Most High in Christ bless. Like what? Most High in Christ bless. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Over is the Most High in Yahweh Shai. That's just, it's madness. You read anywhere in the Old Testament dealing with all the old prophets, they never called on Jesus. They never called on Jesus talking to the Father. None of the old prophets called on Jesus. That should tell you something, okay? That should tell you something, okay? Right there, Solomon, he called on the Father and he asked for wisdom. Solomon asked for knowledge and understanding. He didn't say, give me anything else. And the Father granted him wisdom and knowledge. If Father ain't say, well, here's my son Jesus. Follow him, okay? Listen to my son Jesus. He's going to lead you, da-da-da-da. He's going to be the life of the world. He's going to be da-da-da-da. Father ain't say none of that to Solomon. The Father even told Solomon, if y'all break my covenant and don't listen, y'all going to be a proverb among the nations. He didn't tell Solomon, well, look, y'all going to be a proverb among the nations, and, but I'm going to give you my son Jesus. He's going to come down, he's going to die, and then y'all going to follow him. Okay? Y'all going to follow him to get back to me. It make no sense. It make no sense. It's like, the funny thing is, and I bring this out in the wisdom versus Jesus thing, is just like our enemies, they have these schools set up. They have, all these things for their learning set up. And this is how they get their degrees, bachelor's, master's, PhDs, whatever it is. They go to school, they learn to gain the knowledge. They're not telling you, oh, just believe in believe in whomever. Believe in what's the famous guy's name? Bloomberg, or believe in I can't remember these guys' names anymore. But believe in this famous person, this famous rich person, Bill Gates or Trump. Just believe in them and you're gonna be smart. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get into it. You're gonna be good. You're not saying believe in this person and you're going to get in. You gotta learn like everybody else. You gotta get that degree, study that book, learn whatever criteria it is to get where you need to go. These are common sense things. But somehow with Christianity, things just become real stupid and we go for it. Believe in this guy. Believe in this guy. You don't need to learn a damn thing. Just believe in this guy and you're saved. That makes no sense. Believe in this character and you're good. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. Okay? Any sense. When the Most High sent Moses, he didn't say, oh, believe in Moses and then you're good. The Most High could have did that with Moses. Okay? Moses gave them the law that the Father was giving. Instructions, wisdom and knowledge. Protocol, man. Okay, protocol. This is what's going to make the Most High happy. It's not going to be me. Okay, Moses wanted to sacrifice himself for Israel for their foolishness. Most High was like, no, I'm going to kill those who didn't listen, who rebelled, who sinned against me. So how is the Most High now going to send Jesus to die for this so-called innocent man to die for the sins of the wicked when he didn't do that with Moses? He didn't do that with Moses when Moses asked to die for Israel for the messing up, to spare them. So why would he send his only begotten son? He didn't even want to send Moses. It just like crazy, man, crazy. It's all a slap in the face. But it's time we wake up, family. So anyways, I'm about to get off of here, family. I love talking with y'all. I love chopping it up with y'all. I love doing this work for y'all and getting it done. So I hope y'all hope we learned something tonight. I hope I've made things a little clear tonight with my understanding of putting things together. Thank you for that support, family. Thank you for that support, family. That's huge. That's big right there. Y'all don't want me to go. I see y'all don't want me to go. Yes, sis, I will be doing this again tomorrow. Tomorrow around 3, 4 o'clock, I will be live and we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful cooking session tomorrow. I just can't wait. Thank you for that support, family. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yes, family. We melting them devils. Okay? Yes. We cooking them devils. Okay, so definitely tomorrow I will be back with wisdom versus Jesus. Okay, we're gonna see how beautiful the Most High Word is. We're gonna see that wisdom never talked about Jesus, and Jesus never talked about wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. This is something we should pay attention to. Okay, wisdom never talked about Jesus, and Jesus never talked about wisdom. Y'all hear me? Shalom, family.
Uh-oh. That caller dialed you.
Hung up.
Tap them in call history to call them back.
Try to call me back, family. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Thank you, family. Yes, sis, when you can, please, because I'm sure they probably sent it back because I still didn't receive anything. They ain't even buzzed my bell or anything. I didn't get anything. But I appreciate that love, family. But once again, wisdom never said anything about Jesus, and Jesus never said anything about wisdom or seeking wisdom. So that's a big clue right there for y'all. Okay, this is the prelude for tomorrow. Okay, family? Okay, so yeah. Revelation 12 and 13. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, sis. I hate to break your heart. I really do. I love my people. But the book of Revelations is a false book, unfortunately. And there are many things in it that is false. The New Testament is a false book. But I could take a look at whatever you want me to take a look at and, share some information for you. No problem. But that New Testament is a false book. Shalom, family.
Shalom, shalom.
How you doing?
Shalom, Dash. How you doing, brother?
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. My name is Kazakya, and I've been a long-time fan of yours, and I really enjoy, your meals and enjoy your meals on wheels.
Woo! Hallelujah.
I'm really, it's a blessing to see that you have humbled yourself, the Most High is dealing with you, bruh, and, the truth is definitely in you, and he's working with you. And at first, when I first started seeing you, I said, oh, man, he's like you all stuck up and all in himself. But I just seen the growth that's been in you and the change. And I'm really happy for you, bro. I'm really happy that the Most High is really dealing with you. And he just it's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I truly appreciate that, and you're absolutely right. The Most High has been dealing with me on many levels, so I am thankful. You know, none of us are perfect, so I truly take that with much heed and respect. And the Father is absolutely dealing with me, and it's only when you want the Father to deal with you, and you're willing to humble yourself to wisdom and knowledge and everything else, and just pay attention, So
That's true. That's true. And like I say, I'm going to start, getting with your online school, and and you know, you know, just doing my part as far as showing appreciation for the work that you do. That you do, you do some awesome work, and you have grown so much. I mean, from
True.
Mr. Dummy,
True.
he had me cracking up.
He's still there.
When he was rapping, he was don't believe, and I'm just glad that I got through. That I've been calling you for a minute, trying to catch you,
okay.
And I'm glad that I got through. But I'm really, proud of you, because I'm a sister in the truth as well, and the truth has to be within you in order for it to resonate, because the Most High only deals with those that because he already knows the beginning from the end and the end from the beginning. And the Most High chooses who he wants. We don't choose him, he chooses us.
True that.
And he knows what he wants. The Most High, he wants choice. He'd rather have quality than quantity.
Absolutely, that's real.
And I'm just really happy to talk to you, bro. I mean, you are truly a prophet, that you can see through these different films and the stuff that they're putting out there in Hollywood. And I know that you were saying that you related to Eddie Murphy and different things. So I can see the resemblance. You were saying your mom and everything. And but you're a good brother, and I appreciate you talking to me tonight. And I'm just smiling from ear to ear just to hear your voice, bro.
That's a beautiful thing, sis. I appreciate that love, sis. Truly appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
And you just keep on doing the good work. I know in this walk, bruh, it's not easy. You're gonna be alone sometimes. You're gonna feel like you're alone as far as dealing with people but
True.
The Most High is with you. The Malakim is with you. Our spiritual brothers.
True.
Our spiritual brethren, rather. So you're not alone, but there's going to be times when you're going to feel alone. There's going to be a time when you don't feel understood. There's going to be times when you're trying to stay on this path, and you're going to have dark times. We all do.
Absolutely.
But the beauty of just the Most High dealing with us and picking us up, and, and being there for us, like you said, that we are never alone, and he will not forsake us.
No doubt.
So he definitely did with you, brothers. You know what? You are awesome. I love your music. I love everything. I'm just
Thank
happy,
you
man.
so much. And I'm here.
Just so happy right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Happy.
And listen, I love this. I'm here for my people. I want to go so hard. I'm definitely going to come with some music. I had a dream today. As I was resting today, I had a dream I was rapping. It was like, even though I'm dealing with whatever personal issues, it was like, you know what? You got to come out with that music, bring that music, because that's what you started with. But of course, I'm going to be doing it for my people, So I got so much in me that I want to bring out, so much that the Most High has blessed me with.
Well, you're that creative juice. You was creative even when you was out there in the world, bro.
Absolutely.
You was even creative when you was in the world, so that's just who you are. That's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to definitely, support you. I'm definitely going to support you, because, oh man, all the things you talked about is in me. Like I say, I'm trying to get my, my YouTube channel out there and a couple other things.
Okay.
But I would like to keep in contact with you and converse with you from time to time.
Definitely, that's not a problem. Definitely. I'm here. I'm working, and I love it. And I appreciate you, sis. Truly, thank you so much for calling tonight and sharing that. Truly appreciate that.
Anytime, bro. You're a good brother, and you got a lot. Cause I can see the change in your face. Like your eyes are more clear and brighter. The Most High is working with you, bro. Plus, you know your diet and the things you're doing.
Definitely.
I can see all the change in you. You have really matured over the years.
Thank you so
You're
much.
matured in this truth.
Thank you so
and
much.
I'm very happy to call you my brother, and I'm very happy to talk to you. I'm not going to hold you up. I know that you got to talk to other people, but thank you so much for being you, and thank you for, like, that situation that happened with those camps and all, and you said that you wasn't ready, and you went back and studied and got yourself together. That's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you wasn't ready, but you came back with vengeance, like you said.
That's right. That's right.
Came back with vengeance. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
You know, sometimes you might not be ready the first time. Most times, that's when the Most High is the Father's second chance. Okay, well, you know, my child did that, so I'm gonna give him a chance. Let him go ahead and get himself together, and he, get himself together. He come back, and when you come back, you came back better.
And I believe that was for a purpose. Everything happened for a reason, because that just only made me want to go, annihilate all the lies. I was already on the mission. I was already on the mission. So you know what the Father said, let me put you in here. Let me put you in this situation and see if you're gonna fold.
He might look like a lightweight, but he a heavyweight.
They don't know. They don't know, because now everybody's mad, and I'm like, what? When haven't they been mad with me about bringing this truth forth? And this is what I've been doing from the jump. So now that I'm in this path, I'm coming for everything. I'm coming at everything. So that's what the Father got me on. It is what it is.
That's right.
And I'm going to do it in a beautiful way.
You're not alone. I'm in Philly, but like I said, anytime that, that we can converse and bust it up and whatever, like I said, I'm working on some stuff myself.
Okay.
But I am just happy for you. And I ain't going to hold you up no more, because I'm just excited. I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
You're my child. You know what I mean?
Thank you
it's just
so
like my
much.
brother, you know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that love.
From the same father but a different mother, right?
I feel that
I ain't talking
love.
about that kind of thing,
I feel that. I feel you. Thank you so much, though, sis. Appreciate that.
Okay, you too, and shalom and many blessings to you, PayGdashtheprophet.
Thank you.
Kadash, keep on doing the good work. Keep on doing your cooking and and marinating your
you already know.
Together well, brother. You got me dropping from the mouth right there. Put it together well.
That's right.
Have a blessed night, bro.
You too, sis. Shalom.
Okay. Much love. Shalom.
Oh, yes. I appreciate that. I love that. Appreciate that love, family. Thank you, Kelly, for that support. Truly appreciate that love, family. Truly appreciate that. Thank y'all so much, man. It means a lot. It means a lot, man, because I'm in the trenches, and I'm like every day putting in that work. I'm playing Tetris with the scriptures, making them connections, man. So it's a beautiful thing to even do this. Got music coming. Y'all just bear with me, man. I'm just trying to make sure I do this work for y'all and do other things. And then, of course, I got other things going on in my personal life. So just trying to do everything, man. But the love and support is definitely needed, y'all. It's definitely needed, and it's much appreciated. I'm going to tell y'all that without a doubt. But anyways, let me get off of here. Tomorrow I will be back, and we gonna cook. Oh, y'all don't want me to go. Let me take this last call. Shalom.
Shalom, man.
Shalom, brother. What's going on?
I'm about to hold you. Facebook communicating with the dude about after Passover. He said he may take a sip or two of wine and carrying on. He may tip his cup a little bit, and he celebrated the Passover, but he's using this other stuff about the blood of Jesus Christ. He's drinking and carrying on the blood of Jesus Christ, and then he's eating his crackers, and I'm like, man,
he doing that?
Yes, he's doing
all this. I'm like, the same one that I got on already about the scriptures and everything. He's talking about a higher bless you, a higher now, a higher bless you. I'm like, man, this guy is.
He doing that Roman Catholic stuff, man.
Yeah, Illuminati radio, dude. You saw drunk right now on Facebook, drunk. Wow.
Yeah, man.
These people are lost.
Exactly.
Lost,
Hebrew Christians, man, for sure.
That's Hebrew Christians. You're not supposed to use the prayer out of the secret Bible and things like that, because I'm on my own video. He called himself shutting it down. Like, man, I'm gonna shut you down some more. I'm gonna shut you down some more though. I ain't got time for it. Oh, by the way, I sent you email on your T-shirt, the big face lion.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you on that.
Okay, yeah. No doubt, family.
My mom say hello. That's you there. Say hello to him. Hi.
How you doing, Mom?
He's fine.
All praises.
That's him right there, see?
All praises, all praises.
That's my teacher. That's our teacher. Yeah, I'm talking to him right now. I'm not gonna hold you up.
It's all good, family.
I just wanted to make sure you got what I sent you on there.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check my email, fam. I've been busy just trying to put this thing together.
Check your PayPal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, man, continue doing what you're doing. I'm learning. My mom is learning. They thinking that they just loving Jesus Christ, and I'm like, it's not about him. He's drinking the wine, get drunk. I'm like, how would you can see this fool? This is what you call a fool, right? You're supposed to be a pastor, right? I'm like, man, look, I'm an elder. I don't sit there and tell everybody. I'm not trying to be an elder like the Christian church.
Right.
But I'm trying to get back to my roots.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that because Christ wasn't supposed to be drinking wine in the first place if he was a high priest.
No. Didn't you just say on there on one of the lessons that should a high priest drink wine?
Right.
We know that wine is kosher, but let every man's word be a lie. He's sitting up there right now drunk. I'm like, man, he's all over the place. I guess I must let him really have it. I don't care nothing about. He's against guns and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, get out of here. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah, man. Our people are destroyed, man, for lack of knowledge, man.
No, I'm not gonna let nobody run into my house and just kill me and my family. And I'm supposed to be head of the household. And I'm like, man, he's got a mental problem. It's like he got a mental problem or something. I'm like, wow, I didn't know he was like that.
Yeah, that sound crazy, man. Sound crazy, family.
He's getting worse. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. You just keep on cooking them, man. And I mean, because I'm very proud of you. You know.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm always be following you, so they can forget that. Anybody that don't know the truth, they need to be trying to get to your lesson. No, G-Dash, he's in Brooklyn. He's in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard.
Yeah, we go hard. Yeah, they smart.
No doubt.
All right.
All right, brother. Appreciate you calling, man.
All right.
Have a blessed night, bro. Tomorrow I'll be on live, all right? Tomorrow like 3, 4 o'clock.
Be there. I almost missed you on this one. I'm like, no, I got him. I finally got him.
Yeah, tomorrow we cooking heavy tomorrow. We going hamburger tomorrow. Okay, so we cook it up special tomorrow, family. So see you tomorrow, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, brother. Shalom. Yo, thank you for that support, family. Thank you for that support, family. Thank you for that support. Yiddish and German mixed with Bantu tongue for all that don't know. No doubt. All praises to the Father, family. Thank y'all so much for that support, for the love, and for the calls, family. Truly appreciate that. Truly thank y'all so much. Your boy is going harder than ever. I can't wait for tomorrow. Anyway, let me jump off of here and get some rest. Got a lot more work to do, man. But anyways, y'all have a safe and blessed night. And I will see y'all tomorrow, 3, 4 o'clock. I will be live to cook. All right. So on that note, I'm going to say peace and shalom, family. I love y'all. And I appreciate y'all. I'm out.